Hi guys, my name's Katie, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about all the books that I read in the months of March and April, obviously because it's the last day of April, so I thought I'd give you an update on what I've been reading and my ratings and things like that and some of my thoughts. So these are in order from like the start of March until the end of April. And the first book I read at the start of March, I finally finished Dark Magic, the fourth book in the Sweep series. Kind of similar to the others. I spoke about the others on my other videos, so go check out some of the videos if you want to hear some more about the series. I'm not going to say too much because I'm repeating myself, but yeah, pretty good continuation of the series. I'm still a bit on the fence about it. It's a bit kind of like in the middle. It's like not absolutely brilliant, but it's not really bad. It's just kind of like easy to read and stuff. And I gave this book 4 stars and it was okay. Still not my favourite one. The third one was definitely my favourite one in the series, but yeah, 4 stars for this one so far. And the next book I read after that was Wonder by R.J Palacio. Love this book, one of my favourite books I've read this year already. And we're only like 4 months, well, 5 months now into the year, but I really loved Wonder by R.J Palacio. Gave this 5 stars, absolutely brilliant. Really important message, really nice story. Sad in parts, but very heartwarming. I think children everywhere in every school who are able to access this book should read it. I think it's very important. It spreads a really good message to kids. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's middle grade, but so good. I highly recommend this book to everybody. Yep, 5-star read from me. Next one on my list is James the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. I was in a bit of reading stuff after reading Wonder, so I thought reading a small book would be a good idea, and it is only short. Obviously, most Roald Dahl books are fairly short, but yeah, I love this book. Really interesting. I'd never seen any of the adaptations or anything like that, so I kind of know a briefly what it was about, but yeah, read it and really enjoyed it. Loved the Centipede, absolutely loved the Centipede, his sense of humour and his wit and everything is so funny. I gave this one 5 stars again. Highly recommend this one to everybody. Roald Dahl can be read by any age in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely loved this book. It was very good. The next one on my list was one of my most anticipated book releases of this year, and I read this, Daughter of the Siren Queen by Tricia Levenseller. Love this book. I love Daughter of the Pirate King, the first one, and it's a duology, so obviously this is the last one, which is still so sad about, but absolutely loved this book. Such a good ending to the duology. It's very satisfied. Everything ended and wrapped up the way I really wanted it to. Can't fault it in any way. Either book, absolutely brilliant. Obviously a 5-star read. Both books have been a 5-star read. Highly recommend this if you like fantasy. If you're not necessarily into like high fantasy and heavy fantasy, then these are perfect. So yeah, 5 stars again for this one. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm still really sad that it's over. And next one was Nimona by Tricia Levenseller. Wanted to read this for ages. I've known about it for over a year and I ordered it and it was sat on my shelf for a few months. So I thought it was time to read it because Daughter of the Siren Queen put me in a reading slump. I didn't want to commit to reading anything too big or too long, so a graphic novel was a brilliant way to go, and this is brilliant. This lives up to the hype that it had, that surrounded it. So funny, quite deep and dark as well, but so good. Nimona is one of the funniest characters I've ever read about. Really good. I gave this a 4 stars. Read it, please read it and tell me what you think if you like graphic novels, and I do highly recommend picking this up because I really did enjoy it. It was really good, really funny. And the next one on my list, got a bit lost there. Next one on my list is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Enjoyed this, as I enjoy every Roald Dahl book that I read, but not as much as the others with this one. I gave this one a 3.5 stars, mainly because Willy Wonka started to get on my nerves quite a bit. He's obviously very funny and upbeat and very hyper and excitable and likes to have fun and all that, which is nice obviously, but after about halfway through the book it just started to get on my nerves a bit really. And as in quite a few Roald Dahl books, there's songs and the characters, the Oompa Loompas, sing these songs obviously, so they're like written in like different texts and stuff. I found myself skipping them bits where they were singing because some of the songs went on for like 4 or 5 pages as well, and I think watching it would be better hearing the songs obviously, because reading a song is very strange and that kind of let it down a bit for me as well. But yeah, Willy Wonka just really irritated me. I think Charlie's lovely. I love Charlie Bucket. The character is such a nice, lovely little boy to read about, and his family were very nice as well. And the factory and everything, and all the magical fun things that go on there. But yeah, Willy Wonka just got on my nerves, so that let it down. I think if it wasn't for him being so irritating to me personally, I probably would have rated this 5 stars as well. But it's still a good fun read. I'd still recommend reading it, just not my favourite one by him. And going back to the Sweep series, I read the 5th book, Awakening, as well, at the start of April. And again, I gave that 4 stars. I feel like with this series, the first one I rated it like 3.5, and they're getting a bit better, but they're all kind of at the same level. I'm still waiting for like that wow moment that you get in a book which really hits you and impacts you quite a lot. They're all quite similar at the moment. They're all like just like a standstill, like 3.5 or 4 stars for me. So I'm waiting to see if I'm actually going to rate one like a higher rating, like a 4.5 or a 5 stars. It hasn't happened yet, but it might, obviously, because there's like another, how many books? There's like another 7 books, I think. Maybe, or maybe more. I'm not too sure, but hopefully it'll get better. I'm hoping it does, because I do enjoy it. And the next one that I listened to was the audiobook. I listened to The Marvelous Land of Oz, which is the second story in the Wonderful Wizard of Oz series by L.Frank Baum, and really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed listening to the first one, and this one was just as good for me. I was in a bit of a slump and didn't really feel like picking up a physical book, so the audiobook was a really, really good way to go for me. Absolutely lovely, heartwarming, very nice, just a very nice, warm, cozy feeling kind of story. Gave this 4 stars, loved it, and the narrator was absolutely brilliant. This had a full cast of voice actors, like voice narrators for this audiobook, which helped a lot because they hold my attention anyway. I enjoy the stories, but when there's more of the voices, I get more engrossed. But Bob Neufeld is the main narrator for this book, and he had the loveliest, relaxing speaking voice. Lovely. I mean this in a good way. I could have listened to it and drifted off to sleep because he had such a lovely, lovely, warm, relaxing voice to listen to. Yeah, gave that one 4 stars. Really enjoyed it, and you've seen this in one of the previous videos if you've seen one of the videos, as well as Daughter of the Siren Queen. Why isn't it focusing? Yeah, this one was a very highly anticipated release for me as well. I've been waiting for this book for about a year now, and I was in the middle of reading like 4 other books, and I got this one in a reading vlog that I did. I've showed me unboxing this one, and started reading it that day. I think I read it in 2 days. Flew through the story. It is one of the best books I've ever read. Is a firm favourite now, and I really want her other book. And absolutely love this. So different to anything I've ever read before. Main character is deaf. There's a female parental relationship. There's all sorts of things that go on. For a contemporary, it has no romance, which is refreshing, because I find a lot of contemporary books, there's either its main focus or a heavy element in the books. There's none in this one, which was made such a nice change. It just focused on friendship and caring about people and having people there for you and all that kind of thing, pursuing your dreams, just doing what you feel like you need to do, not caring what anyone else thinks, that kind of thing. Absolutely brilliant. I love this book. I think I finished reading it like a week or 2 ago. Didn't really feel like reading anything else, but it's absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend this book. It's very funny as well. Obviously, because she's deaf, she faces a lot of troubles, a lot of judgment and things. People don't always try their best to understand her and all that kind of thing. But it's so good. Highly recommend this book. It's absolutely brilliant. And for it literally not being out that long, it was really, really cheap on Amazon as well. And it's just brilliant. And I've started reading it's a reread for me, rereading the series. I spoke about it before. It's one of my most beloved series, and I was picking up books and putting them down. About 5 books over the last month I just picked up, got about 50 to 100 pages in, and just kind of got bored of them and put them down. So obviously I'm not in the mood for them. Hadn't actually planned on really rereading this series anytime soon, because I marathoned it the first time. I burnt myself out because it's 6 books, and then I waited about a year and then read another 3 books to add to the series, and it's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Mortal Instruments series. I don't know why. They're here at my boyfriend's house. They've been here a while in a bag, like under the bed. And I looked under the bed a few days ago, and they were there. So I picked down, just picked up and started reading it. I don't know why. I wasn't really in the mood for it. I never even contemplated starting the series again for a while, because it's a long series. but I'm absolutely loving it. I'm flying through it. I think I've got about 80 pages left. Started reading it about 3 days ago, and I'm enjoying it probably even more than the first time, probably because I know what to expect. But yeah, I'm really engrossed in this series again. It might have something to do with the fact as well that me and Lee have been watching Shadowhunters on Netflix. So I'm probably in the mindset of like Shadowhunters and their world and things. But absolutely loving this. So hopefully I'll finish this today and then I'll read the second one tomorrow if I finish this one today. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Just wanted to give you a quick update on what I've been reading and my ratings and stuff. I've had a really good couple of months with reading, actually, really good couple of months. Started off a bit kind of iffy, but yeah, the last couple of months, every book I've read, I've really enjoyed. Really enjoyed them in high rating, which kind of worries me because it's probably setting me up for a book that's really gonna like really disappoint me. I'm really gonna not like. But if I'm reading this series, rereading this series, and obviously I know I like these books, so that shouldn't be the case for a while at least. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you very, very soon with another one. Bye!